Okay. All right. So first I'm going to speak to the aspect of career. Okay. So this is the energy that I'm pulling off of. Okay. For those of you that are looking at where you are in your career, or desires of some of you that haven't stepped into your purpose yet. Okay, so there's going to be 3 parts to this reading. So once we look at the career portion, we're going to look at money, and then we're also going to look at what's going on in the workspace. And this is going to be, I'm feeling like, for the month of May going into parts of April. All right, so for some of you, I am seeing that some of you are, I see it here very prominently, some of you are wanting to become an author, or are currently writing a book, or have been thinking about writing a book. All right. It says that you have a book inside of you that wishes to be expressed. Make the time to write it. So I don't know who this is for, but you also got another card that speaks about books. Okay. So there is a deep connection between myself and someone that is a Taurus that is watching this video. It says that you connect to your life purpose through your involvement with books. Okay, so there is strong energy with writing books, using books, something like that. Okay, now again, this part of the message might not be for every Taurus out there. For some of you, speaker. Okay, some of you have a skill of speaking, or looking to speak, maybe life coach. I'm hearing nutritional speaking, something that involves speaking. Okay, and then we have the freedom card. Okay, so you are free to do whatever you choose. So I feel like, specifically for some people, books, writing a book, using books for research, or motivational speaking in some way, shape, or form. But I am hearing for the rest of you that you have a lot of options. Okay, and whatever you want to do, you can definitely set your mind to it. Okay, so this is what I'm hearing. I'm also getting a side message that teaching. Okay, so this might be where the other side of the books is coming in. So for any of you that have been looking to write a book, or contemplating becoming a motivational speaker, or teaching, or something that has to do with research and books, this is your confirmation to move forward in this area. Okay, so just wanted to go ahead and put that out there. But let's look at what your money is going to be looking like month of May going into April. Okay, what is the money situation for Taurus in the month of May going into April? And you know, time is fluid, so this could be at the top of the month, the middle of the month, end of month, and I'm hearing that this could be flowing into the month of April. Okay, very, very good. Okay, so good news here, Taurus. I'm seeing that some old cycles are moving out. Okay, so for some of you, if this is related to you know, spending too much money, there is going to be a new cycle where you're starting to save money. There could be the possibility of you know, money moving in where there was lack of money. But I also see here with the 8 of coins, okay, working on something. I feel like working on something to establish some more money. And then love it, love it, love it, Wheel of Fortune. Your luck is about to change here when it comes to money in a positive way. So let's clarify here. Please clarify the World card for money and finances for Taurus. Please clarify. Clarify the World card. The World card also speaks about you know, finally being able to obtain some things that you would want in the world. Yeah, King of Wands. Okay. So I really, really feel like, this old cycle, old behaviors that are going out, I feel like something is definitely coming in that is going to be more stable. Okay, this cycle that is coming in is going to be a cycle that you know really allows you to be free. Okay, so either you are becoming your own boss in some sort of way, or maybe there is something that you're doing on the side other than your job. But I do feel like, there is something with creativity. So for some of you, you're going to be thinking outside of the box. You're going to be very creative. You're going to be expressing your ideas. But this is like the true entrepreneurial vibe here. Okay. Maybe some of you are going to get the support that you need. You've been working on something. You will initiate an idea that you've had for a very long time. But there is definitely something here that says that you will be bringing something of your own creative mindset. Okay. I see, you could be traveling and sharing this out into the world, but also when we are talking about the King of Wands here, going back to something here, they're very talkative and energetic, and that's why for some of you, the motivational or public speaking, maybe you're somebody that will be traveling or speaking on behalf of your business or your creative idea. All right, but I do see that there is some type of marketing or communications when it comes to marketing, something about traveling and just being very, very self-motivated to, bring in this money. Okay, bringing in this money. So I'm very, very excited about that, because it looks like you guys are self-motivated to get the money in any way that you can, but this time it's like really using your entrepreneurial skills or your business mindset to bring something to the table. So this is totally exciting. All right, so now what we're going to do is we're going to look at where you are in terms of the Eight of Coins. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and clarify that, because I feel like with that, some of you, again, this talks about achievement, but it could also talk about, putting in some work to achieve something, but this could also talk about education. So when we were talking again about teaching, this goes back to that. So some of you might be going back to school to enlighten yourself on further skills that you already have, obtaining more skills, but seeking some more things in achievement. Now, the Ace of Cups comes out here. So there's something new again signified in here. I feel like some of you are going to be gaining some more qualifications or knowledge, or maybe even receiving some information from an entrepreneur, from a mentor. Maybe the mentor is someone that is also an entrepreneur, but I feel like really, really putting in the work to become profitable, more profitable, open up opportunities for the long run. Okay. This could even talk about promotion. You might have some promotion that's coming your way. Maybe you've been thinking about a project to bring to the table in your current job, and they've decided to promote you. But I do see this as being someone that is very hardworking, dedicated, and really interested in achieving to the next level, and even going towards some type of education. Okay, maybe possibly going back to school or getting some certificates here. And this is what's going to help you bring in this more money. Now, with the Wheel of Fortune, we see that, you know, again, this is like, you know, spinning the wheel, and really hitting it right on the head with fortune, okay, just like the game show. All right, because I do feel like, and I'm seeing here that there was a little bit of anxiety in the past over finances. Do I have enough? What am I going to do? That sort of thing. But I feel like now that the wheel is changing, it's going to be changing into the positive. Yeah, now I want you to be aware of this. I do see here this devil card, which is toxic energy. So either in the past there was anxiety over overspending, or there was someone in your life that was, you know, absorbing your finances in a way. You were attached to somebody and you were constantly giving. So that helped deplete things in your from your pocket. You yourself might have some indulgences that caused your money to dissipate. But I see that in the past energy. But you know, it's something to be mindful of and to get control over, which I feel like you will here. Okay. Now, again, we have the Eight of Pentacles here. All right. So again, the new cycle coming in is putting in the hard work, the dedication, achieving success through learning from someone, maybe even, like we said, going back to school. Five of Pentacles, yeah, because you're not wanting to feel like you have less resources like you did in the past. I'm also seeing, and this is all in clarification, there was some burdens here, some financial burdens, which I believe belong to someone here, okay? There were some financial burdens that were on top of you here. The Seven of Coins, you know, you were thinking, do I have enough money? We saw that energy. I just spoke of that. You know, so you have been putting in the work. This has not been that you haven't, but it's just like looking down to see what you've obtained, not really being, you know, too enthused where you are. And this is what's prompting this dedication and this change here. Now the Page of Pentacles is like starting brand new. For some of you, you are starting brand spanking new, as if you were, you know, for the first time out on your own. I feel like because of this energy here, whatever this indulgent was, or whatever was holding you back from obtaining as much money as you wanted to in the past, you are starting fresh, okay, to get out of this energy of not having enough. All right. And so with the Judgment card being present, you're letting go of some past, like we said, some past behaviors, past situations that weren't bringing in enough money, that sort of thing, and coming in with some new fresh ideas or positions here. Again, we see the Wheel of Fortune, okay, twice here. Luck is changing, okay, and you're going to be holding on to your money a little bit more than you were before, okay, and that is good, because here we see, you know, indulgence, financial burdens, that sort of thing. And yeah, this is going to cause a little bit of conflict, I believe, but it's so necessary. And so now you will need to make a plan to be able to implement this new cycle of abundance here. Okay, so I'm seeing that there is going to be some behaviors and some people that might have to get cut down from as much as they receive from you, or simply just cut off, because you're not going to be able to save and to move forward in abundance with, you know, this energy of take. So I'm seeing that here. Okay, but the good news is that we have two signifiers that show that the old cycles are going out, new cycles are coming in. You're diligently working hard to build something here, and you are prompted to really, really take a look at the people that are around you, your own spending habits, and recognize the things that need to get cut out here. Okay, so that is what you are prompted to know in the month of May going into April in order to manifest more money and to keep more money into your pocket. Okay, so let's take a look at what this is going to be looking like as far as work. So for some of you that are working, you know, for someone, let's see what this is going to look like in the month of May for you. What is your work life looking like in the month of May for Taurus? Please, Spirit, what is... Okay. Yeah. So again, we see mental entrapment here, feeling trapped. I feel like a lot of you feel like you're trapped in your job. Okay. Some of you are trapped because, you know, the money is decent, but you're simply not happy. And for some of you, you feel trapped as if you can't make enough money. Like you're trapped in this job, but you would prefer to be somewhere else to make more money. But let's go ahead and clarify here. Please clarify the Eight of Swords, please. Yeah, I feel like for some of you, okay, for some of you, I feel like you do feel trapped in the sense of your workspace because it's like, you know, I have to take care of certain things. I feel like for some of you, you know, there is with the Two of Cups, there is a situation where, you know, there's two of you bringing in income, or maybe you're feeling like you need to pull your weight, something about a connection with someone. So you're feeling like you need to, you know, hold on to this job because if you look at it, both of these people are bringing something in, you know, they both have their own cup here. So they're looking like they're going to share each other's cup or pour into each other's cup. So there's like some obligation to stay at this job because of that. I'm hearing needing to pull my weight. But I'm also feeling like, you know, you're looking for that good news and communication, being able to, you know, express yourself in a way of, you're just not fulfilled here. You feel trapped here. So I feel like this is, you know, wanting to hear good news, better news in order to move on towards more money. But let's go ahead. And maybe also this is you're feeling trapped because you have this obligation to somebody else, you know, to pull your weight, and you know, you want to express that you don't really like your job, okay? You want to express, you know, or communicate that, you know, you have to work this job, although you're not as happy or making as much as you would like to. Now, the other thing with the Page of Wands is that you might be really, really busy. You know, you might be working a job where there's lots of emails and phone calls, and it's very, very demanding. And so on top of that, it might not just be finances. It might be that it is getting in the way of a connection that you have with someone, or not allowing you to be able to build something with someone because, like you desire, because you're always so busy. Okay, so that is what I am seeing here. Sorry, guys. All right, so let's see here. Please clarify. Okay, yep. So we have the Hangman. Okay, the Hangman here. Yeah, I feel like some of you just feel like you're not making enough money. Okay, there's something here that's very stagnant. Page of Cups here, you know, wanting to receive something coming in about some forward movement with receiving more money. Maybe you've been waiting for you know, at your job, a promotion or a raise. This is what I'm getting here. And then, yeah, walking away, wanting to walk away from here because you feel like you've been waiting for a raise. You've been waiting for more money here. Someone here has not offered that. So wanting to walk away. And then the star card here. Okay, this is, you know, really wanting to do what you feel like you're destined to do, your life purpose. Okay, and this is not it. Okay, again, walking away. I feel like some of you are preparing to walk away or will walk away. The Queen of Pentacles. Okay, wanting to walk away compassionately. It's not like I'm hearing with this, it's not that you hate the people per se, but it's you feel trapped because it's like, I'm just, for what I'm doing, I'm not making enough money. I'm just not making enough money. Or you have the compassion towards your own family. Like, I'm not making enough money to support my family, or to make it, you know, to be able to do things that I would like to do for others. Okay, so this is what I'm seeing here. It's like, I gotta leave because maybe I'm, you know, putting my family off, putting my spouse off, or money wise, I'm just not able to offer them what I would want to. But having some compassion towards how this work energy is affecting other areas and other people of your life. And then we have the betrayal card here. Okay, so feeling like you are betraying your own family, betraying your own self, feeling like you've got is what I'm seeing here. Okay, like they're not being compassionate about what you need, the work that you've put in, and it's feeling like you've lost the battle here. This is what I'm seeing. You feel like you've lost the battle in this work situation.